We're live.
We're live. All right. Time is 7:30. We are out of executive session. We are back in regular session here in the Fern Bluff Mud Directors meeting on October 10th. We've finished discussing legal advice during the attorney's report section of the agenda. There's only a few more agenda items. Confirm next meeting date, November 14th. Are we good?
Yes, to that end, I've spoken to each director individually to see if y'all have any personal conflicts. I know since the beginning of time, it feels like Fern Bluff Mud has had their meetings on the second Tuesday of every month. And I'd like to propose we move it to the fourth Tuesday of every month, starting January of 2024. I think in numerous ways it will actually help us out a little bit. But the feedback I got as I talked to each one of you, that I didn't want to mess up anybody's personal life, or if you know, a member of an organization or anything that has meetings on that date. So you're right. Our next meeting would be November 14th. December's would be. Oh, and I've talked to the auditor, and he's perfectly great. Actually, he's
That was the whole
super great.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm sure he was
and that's always one of our real problems every year too, is that the way our meeting falls, we have very tiny time frame to get our audit and everything submitted on time. So, hold on, let me look at a calendar real quick here. Well, I can't get my phone to come on.
December
So
12th.
November.
So it would be
yeah,
November
Dec-
14th
And December the 12th,
and
right?
December 12th. And then
January 23rd.
January 23rd.
January 23rd. If the board would be in agreement to going to the fourth Tuesday of each month, I talked to Zach. I think it would be better for the board to actually take an actual vote on that, if y'all wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I'm just curious, what was the initial impetus for the change?
Zach wanted a change if we could possibly do it, but we also have a couple of conflicts every year when the audit and then our tax hearing comes along. This also gives Debbie accounting internally us a little bit of time. Some months, that second Tuesday is very early in the month, and it is a huge scramble to get everything in, get the P&Ls pulled, all of it. It's pretty tight. This would just give us an extra couple of weeks to take a little pressure off.
Sounds fair.
And I don't have two meetings in a row, Monday and Tuesday. I like it.
That's good.
I appreciate everybody's flexibility. It means a lot. Thank you.
But I might have to come out of retirement for
But
it. Just kidding.
just kidding. So if the board would like to, if y'all are okay with it, it'll be a big change. We'll let all of our residents know. We'll get it out on the website. We'll get it into MailChimp. We'll let people know.
Yeah.
We obviously post the agenda every month on the kiosks and everything. So it'll just be kind of an education
All right.
period to let people know we'll be doing that in January.
All right. So I know we don't need a vote, but I'll throw a motion out there that it's the sense of the board that the regular board meeting should take place the fourth Tuesday of every month.
Can we make a motion like that without it being an agenda item?
It is. I mean, it says for the next regular
Confirm next meeting date.
Confirm next meeting date, but I'm perfectly comfortable with y'all going ahead and taking a vote on that with respect to future meetings.
Second.
Second by Director Barnes. All in favor? All right. Motion carries 5-0. So starting January 1st, or starting January 2024, we'll move it to the fourth Tuesday. Agenda item 17, future agenda items. We'll get a cost for the Cheatham Park, regrassing that for April. Depending on what the Parks Committee comes up with, maybe we'll have some recommendations on
Park upgrades?
park upgrades, dog park, items like that. Anything else, future agenda items?
Weren't you guys looking at some new equipment?
Absolutely. If the board is okay, I'm gonna put some feelers out for a landscape architect for the parks. Just, our parks are pretty done, you know what I'm saying? But I think there are some changes and some alterations that could be made at some of our parks to give us a little bit more space. And I'd like some design ideas, but we'll talk about that in the park committee, if that's okay. But just have that in your mind that we might want to
Toss something the board's way.
hire a consultant.
All right. Finally, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
By Director Barnes.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Horton. All in favor?
We're done.
All right, the time is 7:36.
Whoa.
This meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Y'all talk like that during the meeting and then I can actually hear you.
Is this better, Jessica? Oh, you want us to?
It's
Already turned off.